Thanks for being on top of that story. It's a good one. Thanks very much indeed. GE is offering consumers wireless dimming LED lights. Not quite sure exactly what that is, but it's one of these newfangled gadgets. It's not the gizmo, not that curly thing. Oh, no. John Stranick is from GE's lighting consumer business, and he joins us now. You've been here before, haven't you?
I have been, Stuart.
You neutralized my opposition to these newfangled lights, didn't you?
We got some good feedback from you, and
you did?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm an incandescent kind of guy.
I know that, and we gave you some options that you can keep your incandescent lamp while you adopt some of the new technology.
Now, what you've got here today is something which I'm really interested in, because I didn't think that you could put these newfangled lights on a dimmer, right? A rheostat in my language. But you can. You've got one here that dims.
So I have two here that dim. One dims on the rheostat or the dimmer that you're traditionally used to.
It's a switch.
It's a switch.
Turn it up and down.
I can show you that.
That's it. That dims
right
up and down.
So
Okay.
I'm just dimming that.
Hold on a second. How much?
This is $10.97 at Walmart today.
$10.97. My incandescence is about 25 cents.
That's right. This will last 14 years and save you 80% of your energy bill that you're using with those incandescent light bulbs.
Okay, so that's the traditional dimmer. I reach out my hand, I turn it up, I turn it down, it dims, it lights. That's it.
Right.
$10.97.
That's right.
Okay, this one.
So this is brand new, and we've been working in collaboration with Lutron Electronics.
Can you turn that one off? It's bright.
I know, I'm blind.
That thing's killing
I'm blind. It's lovely. I want to buy one, but I may be blind.
I can do that.
You could reach out and do that with your little dimmer.
I can do that.
Go.
Let me turn this new one on. So I turned it on with a
like
wireless
magic.
controller. This is not on the market yet. It will be soon. We're working with several retailers to bring it to market beginning of next year. But what it does is it allows you to wirelessly control that light bulb.
I'm sold.
No, I'm not.
Really?
No, come on.
It's pretty
You
bad.
know as well as
It's got a tiny remote control. How can you not love a tiny remote control?
Have you never heard of the problem of all these little clickers and remote controls that are all over your house? Nobody knows how to operate them.
You have an iPhone now to keep track of all of them.
Be
You
quiet,
can get an
Melissa.
app.
Look.
All right, I'll sit back.
Thank you, Melissa.
Don't you know that there is a serious problem in American living rooms? Everybody's got 3 or 4 different little clickers. Nobody knows how to work all of them. You have to bring the 10-year-old kid in to fix it. And now you've got a dimmer, a remote-controlled dimmer.
So this one, I do, but I can mount this one very simply on a wall, so it's on a wall like your normal wall dimmer switch. But think about, we're in New York City. You're in an apartment in New York City. You've got some sockets in your apartment you want to dim, but you don't want to call the super to wire in a dimming switch. You don't want to spend the time to be at home. Now you put this bulb in that socket, you've got dimming in that application.
Ooh,
oh, so the dimming item is within the bulb itself.
How much is it?
Yeah, thank you, Melissa.
Yeah.
How much?
I'm about to buy it right here from the end of the desk.
How much?
We're still working through pricing, but how much would you pay to, to buy a dimmer to put on a wall?
That's a better question for Stuart, because he is cheap as anything.
Yes, I am.
But you'd pay for a typical dimmer switch, a good one, $25 to $30 just for the dimming switch before you even got into the light bulb.
All right, so how much for that?
I said we're still working through the price point.
It'll be more or less than that 25.
It'll be a little bit more. It'll be $35 to $40.
$35 to $40.
Right.
And when do you expect to have this remote-controlled dimmer on the market?
First quarter next year.
Okay. You think there's going to be big demand for this?
We do. We do. We've done a lot of market research. We've talked to a lot of consumers. We've talked to some big retailers that are pretty excited about it.
GE's lighting division behind this ban on incandescent bulbs, my bulbs? Were you behind that?
Careful.
Were you?
No, we weren't.
Did you press for it?
No,
Were you one of these special interest groups that was, writing up his own book and pressing to get me out of business so you could come along with these expensive things?
So I tell you what we did, Stuart.
Yes.
We fought for you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you're going to tell me that you fought so that I would have the option of a much more long-lasting bulb that used far less electricity. You sound like Obama. No. You'd be much better off with my Obamacare policies than those nasty insurance companies.
What we did as an industry is set an efficiency standard that we could meet with any technology, which is why you can still buy
Stuart,
an incandescent
are you giving
version.
him a hard time for trying to get profits on behalf of his shareholders at GE? He should be in there lobbying for a more expensive product that's going to get them higher margins. Who cares that you don't like those bulbs? You're the customer, not the shareholder, and we're on the side of the shareholder.
It's been a
Sorry,
tough
you needed a little help there.
It's been a tough day.
I was going to let you do it, but you didn't get it
Actually,
done.
I think,
so, you know, I had to help.
John Stranick is very good because he
Yes.
really turned my mind around. You have excellent answers to the questions.
Thank you, Stuart.
Will you ever come back?
I absolutely, I'll come. I came back. I was here in July.
I just gave you, I know you were. I just gave you a 3-minute commercial for free.
We appreciate that at GE, and as you can tell, we've been working hard since we were here the last time.
Leave
Can
that
you
one
leave
behind.
the dimmer
Yeah, leave it for.
thing? Leave the dimmer thing. Yeah.
John, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.